Hey, hello everyone. Oh, it's my first live stream, so hopefully you guys can hear me. I'm not sure.
Okay.
Oh, the internet's kind of slow. I think it's like,
Yeah.
it's like, it's
Very slow, like a 7 minutes. 7 seconds.
yeah.
Ah, that's what you say.
Wow. So the internet is super slow. After I talk, it takes about, what, 20 seconds, 30 seconds?
Yeah, 20 seconds.
So it's impossible to really do the live stream because I'm talking and then 20 seconds later it's...
People know.
Yeah. Okay, so I know this guy, Shane, and he asked me a question. He wanted to know how long I could keep traveling. And
okay.
last year I traveled about 8 months. Yeah.
8 months?
Yeah, 7 months nonstop.
Wow.
And after 7 months, I went home, and then I went on a family cruise. Wow, this is weird. Went on a family cruise, and then I traveled for another 6 weeks. As far as financially, I can keep traveling as long as I want if I don't fly too much.
Wow.
Flying too much costs a lot of money. Oh, now I got 5 people watching, but if you guys have some questions, you guys can ask. I don't know.
Yeah, cool.
Oh, we'll talk about your restaurant.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. So it's a nice place to come.
So how do people find your restaurant?
Nice windows. It's in Laureles town, in Medellin. Across the street from Notary. Notary?
Yeah, Notary, yeah.
Notary.
So in the video description, I put how to find his restaurant, and that's how to do it. The really weird part right now is we are live, and then it takes about 20 seconds.
Yeah, 20 seconds.
It's very weird. So
You put this 20 seconds.
So like Shane asked, where
Well, now it's less.
a little bit less.
It's
up to the internet.
Yeah, because I do this like oops.
Yeah. Okay, so after Colombia, I think I'm going to Aruba. Go to Aruba, then I'm not sure after that. I might go Aruba, then Suriname to Guyana to Trinidad to St. Lucia. No, St. Vincent.
St. Vincent.
Yeah. Oops, my phone. That's not my phone. So that's I'm going to Aruba for sure. That's about all I know right now. And my goal is to go over to 100 countries and
100 countries.
100 countries. I have about 74 countries.
Now 74.
Now, yeah. So I want to go to over 74 countries, over 100 countries, and this year I haven't been to any new countries. I've just been going to the countries I've been to before.
That was cool.
Okay, taxes. Okay. How much money would someone need to, foreigner need to live in Colombia here?
To live in
$2,000? $1,500?
$2,000 a month, maybe. But as salary, that's good money. You use it well.
Maybe $1,500?
Yeah, 1,500 as well.
He said maybe $1,500.
But I had a good life with that, with $1,500.
Okay, so he had a very good life here in Medellin for $1,500. And income taxes, I would have to ask another friend, unless you know. Do you know about the taxes here?
Taxes, not really, not too much.
Because
The point is, they give you some time to stay here,
Yes.
and then you can relate it with them.
Yes. Okay. I have some friends that would know better. I know if you stay over 183 days a year,
Yeah, exactly.
they will start taxing you. Yeah.
But if you had only 82, they don't have taxes, nothing.
No. So,
Only pay for the airport taxes.
airport tax. Oh.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay, so we aren't experts on this because he's kind of a it's weird saying this because my friend, I see him in my webcam, but he's not here anymore. It's weird. If you stay over 183 days per year, you will need to start paying taxes. I haven't tried Twitch yet. I could try that. The problem I'm having here in Medellin lately is the internet is very slow. My internet at this restaurant is about 3 megabits per second upload, and I can see this is causing a lot of problems. This quality of live stream is pretty bad, and I'm not sure about the audio. I could try my cell phone next time. I would like to use my cell phone so I could show you guys around. Okay, I could ask my friend about that. Let's see. Hey, they want to ask a question. Can you guys hear me okay? A Brazilian wants to know, what do Colombians think of Brazilians?
Well, samba.
Be honest, yeah.
No, they're good. They're supposed to have a nice economy. So they always welcome here, Brazilians.
Lots of Brazilians.
I had a lot of friends, he's a musician, and they make music for living here. So I think it's good.
Just only the competition for the soccer, that's the problem.
That's the only thing, no, but we had a good friend. After the accident happened with the team,
Yeah.
oh
Yeah.
So we are more brothers.
Oh yeah. I've met a lot of Colombians and they seem to like Brazil. The only problem is the soccer. When they play soccer, there's a lot of fighting with soccer.
Yeah, but we love them. Yeah, a lot.
Yeah. You said
I have a lot of friends Brazilians.
a lot of Brazilian friends. Yeah.
Yeah, Joao, Óraleles, from Minas Gerais, for Cruzeiro, for everywhere.
Yeah. That's good. So he has lots of Brazilian friends. Ooh, I'm starting to get a lot of questions here. Let's see. You said, what area of town do I recommend to rent? I think if you want an easygoing, I wish I could flip my camera around. There's lots of lots of women here. But I would say if you want easygoing, I'd choose Laureles. If you want more excitement and you're willing to pay more money, I would go to El Plebado. If you Envigado is pretty good, and that's what I would recommend. I would just say stay away from the center of town. There's like a downtown central area. That place is not too good to hang out. Internet speed. Typically here in Medellin, I'm getting 10 megabits down, and I get about one or two up, and that's pretty slow. This restaurant's doing about 20 down and almost 3 up. In Calle, I was doing a lot better in Calle. Santa Marta was really slow in Santa Marta. Same for Santa Marta. What did you want to know about Santa Marta? I honestly didn't like Santa Marta very much. The Rodadero area is pretty easy going, but if you go to the old central area, it feels really seedy and a little bit scary. I did walk around like 2-3 o'clock at night, but a lot of the people were telling me I shouldn't be doing that. And actually, I took a taxi once from Rodadero in Santa Marta, and I went to the old central town at night, and the taxi, he almost didn't want me out. He told me I shouldn't be here. But I got out and I was okay. Yes, Colombians are very nice and friendly. It also depends on the city. The different cities, people act different, just like in the United States, and I'm sure in other countries, different cities people act different. People here in Medellin they're really nice and cool. People in Calle act actually a little bit more friendlier, I think. They act more Caribbean-like in Calle. Barranquilla, the people in Barranquilla act like almost like Americans. It's kind of weird. Santa Marta, a little bit more wild there, I guess is how I would say it. Bogota, people act like they're from a big city. It is a very big city, and so you know, if you're from a big city, you can't really expect people to be too friendly. Okay, questions. How long will I continue my travel? Last couple of years, I only went home for Christmas. I'd go home for Christmas, and I'd stay for a few months. And technically, it might sound weird, but I don't own a house. I don't rent a house. I can just keep traveling without paying rent. You know, I pay my Airbnb and hotels. I actually stay at my parents' house. The weather today is really good. I wish I could. I'm gonna try to flip this around. I wish I used. I kind of wish I used my phone. This is such a big delay. This is hard to do. Hola, amigo. ¿Cómo estás?
Bien, hombre. Muy bien.
Muy bien. He runs the store over there. Sorry, next time I will try a phone. I'm just worried about the audio. Can you guys tell me how the audio is? Is it okay? Is it not okay? If the audio is okay, I'll use my cell phone next time.
A lot of questions, huh?
Yeah. Guy asked the weather. Weather's pretty normal today, I think.
Yeah.
Just a little. It's cloudy. Okay, thank you for telling me the audio is good. So tomorrow I could use tomorrow. I could come back tomorrow, and I'll use a cell phone tomorrow, and I could.
The good idea.
Yeah. Thank you for telling me the audio is good. As far as safety, you know, when it's weird. I see my friend in the I see my friend in the YouTube, and I turn around, he's not there. That's very weird. Okay. Now, as far as dangerous, honestly, somewhere like Colombia, what I do first is I make myself familiar with the area first. If I was not here, I don't just start walking around with my camera. I at least walk up and down and take a look and see what I think. And then if I feel like it's safe, I'll go ahead and do it. But Medellin, I've been here so many times, I kind of know the areas to be in. Brazil, I've been to Brazil last year, and the reason I haven't been to Brazil too much is because the visa. I don't have a visa to go. And I think to apply for a visa, I need a whole bunch of paperwork, which I don't have with me. I'm not sure about that. But I would like to go to Brazil for sure. I had a good time there. The only thing about Brazil is I couldn't speak Portuguese. But I do like Brazil. As far as air pollution, Here, once in a while, there is, because it's in a valley, and so if there's no wind, there's a problem because the pollution gets stuck in the valley. Yeah, I'll try to show you guys around some more. Let's see. So he asked about what do you think about the pollution here?
Pollution?
Yeah. Sorry about the audio came out.
They had a system. They had a problem like 2 months ago. They said the pollution is big, but they don't know yet what happened. If it's natural pollution or something happened with the city.
Oh yeah.
But they control right now.
Oh, the pollution.
Yeah.
So is there like this delay is weird. This video delay is very weird. Okay. Yeah. So but normally Medellin's not known for pollution.
No.
No.
The point is like 2 months ago or something like that. They worry about that and they make strategies to control.
Okay.
Like no 1 day no cars in the city.
On some days no cars, or odd number plates.
Yeah. Now and the numbers plates too. There's some, but they have 2 days no cars in the city.
Per month?
For 2 days. They say no.
A year.
Only public transportation.
2 days per year or month or what?
Per year, right now.
Okay, so 2 days per year, no cars allowed. Only public transportation. And on Sundays they close a lot of streets anyway.
They do it for exercise.
Exercise,
People
yeah.
exercise. Yeah. For bikes, stuff like that.
A lot of cities in Colombia on Sundays they close some of the major roads and then you can go bicycling, skateboarding,
Yeah, for more than 8 hours.
jogging. Look at women.
8 hours, too. Everywhere.
I think I need to try that Sunday. I'm gonna go exercise and look at women. Okay. Patreon, yeah, I know, Shane. I really don't. I feel uncomfortable begging, but I know that's something I need to do. I will, if people want to support me, I will do the Patreon. As far as benefits, I will make videos just. As far as for benefits, I will make videos only for Patreons. Some of them be more personal. Some of my videos, I can't make money because they have music. So if I can't make money money in a video because it has music, I'll just give to only my Patreon subscribers. And also for Patrons, if you guys, when I do have that running, you know, you could say go to this park and take a video of the park. I'll do that. As far as digital nomads, I have met a lot of computer programmers that they make a lot of money and they can work anywhere. The ones I've met. So here in Medellin, I've met 3, and they make a lot of money, and they program phone applications, they program computer stuff, and they just go anywhere they want. And that's a good lifestyle. They make a lot of money, and they're just living here in Medellin or going wherever they want. A lot of people do go biking here. Where I see them go biking is up in. They like to bike up the mountains, though. Could you ask the question about do people like to go biking here?
Bike?
Riding bikes here?
Yeah, they had a route for bikes.
Lots of routes?
This is one of the cities in the world. They have more bikes for transportation. So people use the bike for first choice. You see the roads?
Oh yeah.
They have the roads. They have you can use for the government bikes. It's free. They had a system.
Oh, okay.
They use it you can use it from one station, T station to other T station. No more than an hour you can keep it. So
it's free?
Yeah, it's free.
Oh. So like
you see the blue ones, the blue bikes?
I've seen them, yeah.
Yeah,
that's
that
free.
one is free.
Oh.
The only thing you do is you do it right. Is that you know do the punishment.
Okay. So, like he's saying, there's some free rental bikes that with some stations. I've seen that in other cities like Mexico and stuff, but you have to pay for it. But here's free.
No, here is free. The only is
Oh, you have to apply or something.
apply in the internet and or they give you a card and then you use it. That's it.
Oh, okay.
But it's free, absolutely free.
So he said there are a lot of routes and areas for bikes, and you can get some free. The government's providing free bikes for you to rent. You just have to apply for it, and you have to be a trustworthy person, of course. And I've seen some really nice bike shops here in Medellin. I was thinking about asking them, hey, could I make a video in your store and ask what the prices are? What's cost of living compared to? You could probably live here 1/3 of. Okay, so as far as real estate, I've seen some. You could start as low as it's like 40,000 for a decent place. Depends on what area, and then it'll go all the way up to maybe 100,000. But that's a lot less than the United States. I've thought about buying property here. I just never have done it. What do I do for a living? I was in the U.S. Navy for 20 years. I get paid 50% for the rest of my life. And I also had some disabilities. I won't talk about my disabilities, but I had some disabilities. And my disability rating is 90%, which is a lot. I honestly get paid probably more than a typical working American, actually. But, you know, I was in the U.S. Navy for 20 years, so I think I kind of deserve something. As far as YouTube goes, I was making more money in February because, you know, there's like a... Sorry, I have to keep looking around. But as far as YouTube goes, I was making more money in like March, and then something happened with the YouTube stuff going on, and I just started making like $2 a day, $3 a day. It's going back up. I'm making about $3, $4 a day on YouTube. Sometimes on Amazon, when you guys buy stuff on Amazon, make maybe $20 a month.
What's the name of that? In Cicla.
Okay, there's a.
Cicla.
I'm not sure if we show them. Huh?
Yeah, right here, but then you see that one.
So
this is the bikes.
Okay. So he's showing me.
Right here.
Okay. I don't know if you guys can see it or not. Basically, you can rent these bikes from the government for free. They got like a system.
And they use on all city.
Adios, hasta luego.
They have routes.
Routes and stations.
And with the lights too.
Oh, the lights. Oh, yeah.
Traffic lights.
Oh, wow.
Everything is perfect here. You see the 70 right
Yeah.
there. That's,
Oh, yeah, I see that.
You see the lights too.
Oh, okay.
The bikes system.
Okay. So he's saying there's a really good system for bikes here in Medellin. Medellin has so many taxis. I usually just take taxi. There's also Uber. There's the metro station. I've only used that twice. And I need to use it more.
They had like a system for
Hey,
how are you?
Good. We're making a video for YouTube. You wanna? It's a very big delay though. There's a guy here. He's Colombian. He speaks English. Right. It's about a 20-second delay. That's great. That's the problem.
People from everywhere in the world.
Say hello.
Hi.
You own the business next door, right?
Yes, yeah, my business.
So he owns a business next door. He speaks English. He owns this restaurant. You've never been to the United States before, though.
Where are you?
Yeah. How long did you live in the United States?
27, Massachusetts.
27 years?
Yeah.
Jeez.
Revere, Massachusetts.
Jeez. Oh, there's a woman there I want to show you guys. Okay, see you later. Oh, she left. It's a good-looking woman over there. Oh, there's two of them. Oh well, I'm sorry. I should have used my phone. Okay. Okay, let me get back to questions. For bank accounts, if you want to open a bank account here, you will need to get they call it a cedula. It's the ID, and there's quite a few requirements to do that, like if you invest some money or stuff. If you have a kid here, if you got a girl pregnant and had a kid, you can get one of those. But you do need a cedula. I heard they recently changed that last few months, and so now it's harder to get that. If you have like a Charles Schwab account, like I do, ATM fees are free. So when I go to ATM, I take money out, I get a good exchange rate, and I have I have no fees. You guys are welcome. Yeah, like when I was in the Navy, a lot of times I felt like I was in a prison. I had fun, but the last 10 years of the Navy was really lousy and sucky. I just didn't like it. I really wanted to quit many times, but when I got to about 12 years, almost got out of the Navy, and then after about 15 years, I decided, you know, I just need to do 20 and I get a retirement. Would I choose Medellin or Costa Rica? Those are almost like completely, totally different. Like San Jose, Costa Rica, I don't like that place. If you thinking about the beach or Jaco or some of those other places, that would be pretty easy, pretty nice to go. As far as me, I know I don't like to sit somewhere too long, and I have a goal of going to 100 countries, and the problem is this year I haven't been to a new country, so I need to start getting on going to new countries. As far as retirement, that's tough to choose. I think you would do well in both. It's just completely, totally different attitudes in Costa Rica and Colombia. When I was in Costa Rica, I thought the people were a little more easygoing. They were like more relaxed and pura vida. So many strangers in Costa Rica just start talking to me. I don't know. The Costa Ricans are really interested in talking to you. Hola, amigos. Yes, lots of beautiful ladies in Medellin. He's talking to his wife. Yeah, lots of beautiful women. Medellin is very well known for the really good-looking ladies. There's one over there, but I can't really show you. How beautiful are the women in Colombia? Yes, they are very good-looking. Now, I was in Cucuta, which was Cucuta is on the border of Venezuela and Colombia, and there's a lot of Venezuelans there, and I've seen so many really good-looking Venezuelan ladies, and it was pretty amazing. As far as where I would live outside the United States, yeah, I would be here in Colombia. I could also do Mexico, but Mexico's really big. You could go to a different city and life is different. I like it here in Colombia. Yeah, it would probably be. Yeah, I would actually have to pick Colombia or Mexico. Mexico because I could just more women. Mexico because I can easily go back home to the United States. And Colombia, I really like Colombia. I also like Thailand. I have not been to Thailand in about 8 years. Am I fluent in Spanish? No, I speak a little bit. You can see I make good friends with people that speak English. Let's see. How did I learn Spanish? Just being in the country.
Yeah.
I think I spoke some English Spanish to you. It's not very good. Am I a monger? Sometimes I get ladies, but I don't. I just travel the world. Like my goal is to hit 100 countries, and it doesn't matter women or not women or whatever.
You need to speak English anywhere. That's it.
Yeah, you need to speak English.
English is the world
International language, yeah. Like my friend, his daughter was born in Massachusetts.
Yeah, Boston.
And he's sending her to school and
Bilingual school.
So her school they teach mostly in English, huh?
Yeah, it's only 3 classes in Spanish. The rest is in English.
Okay, so
And the test for the regular test in the classes is in English too.
oh, that's good.
That's good.
And I have to say, most of the business people and business owners here I've seen seem to speak English. I don't know. Is it because of education, maybe? I don't know.
Yeah, because they need it for the business. You want a good business, they need to speak English.
Oh yeah, yeah. So
That's the point.
so
How you feel because you speak English here? You feel comfortable?
yeah, I feel comfortable. Yeah.
Yeah, there is. It's one of the clues.
Oh, a lot of women here. Okay. So Mexico City versus Medellin. Mexico City, I don't like it too much. It's interesting. I wouldn't live in Mexico City. It's just too many cars, it's not very relaxing. If I chose Mexico, I would live in Guadalajara. I like Guadalajara. I could stay in Guadalajara for a long time. So my favorite city to live in Mexico would be Guadalajara. Will I stay longer in Suriname? Yes, I would. Quite honestly, if I was a other traveling YouTuber, Suriname is a very good country for a YouTuber to go to, because you know my channel is very small, but my Suriname YouTube videos, they were quite popular compared to my other videos. So if I was a YouTuber and you want to stay in some countries to make YouTube videos, Suriname is one of those, a very good one. French Guiana, I didn't like it, but if you make a YouTube video in French Guiana, you get a lot of views. And El Salvador, I think especially if you're a gringo in El Salvador and you're making YouTube videos in El Salvador, they do very, very well. Colombia does well, but there's a lot of competition here in Colombia if you're trying to make YouTube videos. You can see there's so many YouTubers here in Colombia, so many YouTubers in Thailand, but you don't see YouTubers going to El Salvador. You don't see YouTubers going to Suriname and stuff like that. And so if you're trying to make YouTube videos, I would say Suriname is very good. The problem with Suriname is the airport. Like if I want to go to Suriname, I have to go to Aruba first. That's why I'm going to Aruba. And the flights going to Suriname, they land like midnight. They land 1 a.m., 2 a.m., and the airport's pretty much closed. It's a logistical nightmare to get to Suriname. Like, do your own flight searches and look for searches to Suriname. It's really hard to get to. And I think that's why it would be good is if you're a YouTuber, nobody else is going to Suriname. So yes, I would drive to Suriname. The problem with going to Suriname is the planes land at, like, most of them land like midnight, 1 a.m., 2 a.m., and I think the rental car places are closed. My plan is I would stay in a hotel in Suriname, and they have a free shuttle 24 hours. And once I get to the hotel, stay there a couple days, then I would rent a car and start doing Airbnbs. As far as dating, yeah, I've had a lot of dates here. But in Colombia, if you're a foreigner, you can date a lot, but it's always with the expectation that you're probably gonna pay. You're gonna pay for everything. Like that one video I had partying in Las Palmas. I just took some girls out partying, and of course I had to pay for everything, but that was like, it didn't even cost much at all. It was like $50 or something, but you can party really cheap here, but just I would say if you're the foreigner, you're kind of expected to pay. Do I have Hispanic, Asian, or white ancestors? You're trying to ask very politically correct. Yes, my mom was born in Vietnam. I was born in South Dakota, the United States. Wow, there's good-looking women over there. Oh, damn. Whew. Wow. There's a woman that walked by. She was a perfect 10. Wow. Sheesh. Okay, next time I'll use my phone. There's a really, really hot-looking woman. She's like a perfect 10. Okay, my mom was born in Vietnam. My dad was from Arkansas, and so I'm half white, half American. Half white, half Asian. The thing about, like, here in Colombia, people, they don't think you're half Asian. They think you're pure Asian or something. There's another woman. But like some countries, a lot of countries, they don't think you're half Asian, half white. They just think you're Asian. As far as do the Latinas like Asian guys, or me as half Asian? I have no problem. They seem to really like me in Dominican Republic. They like me a lot there, and some of the other countries too. But I have no problem. Venezuela. I would love to go to Venezuela, but I have to get a visa. Well, I would go to Venezuela. It is kind of dangerous there, but I'm not afraid to go. The problem is I need to apply for a visa. I have to, and I've looked online. It looks like if you try to go through Venezuela as American, you get scrutinized. And I'm not prepared to apply for a visa to Venezuela. And I would also like to go to Venezuela because that's the only country I haven't been to. I've been through their airport, and that was kind of scary. But I've been to every other country, and I really need to go to Venezuela so I can say I've been to all the countries. Shane asks, when I go to French Guiana, I kind of didn't like the place. I would go to Guyana though, because I did not make any YouTube videos there. I've been there before, but I did not make any YouTube videos there. And what I do is I fly routes. If you look up the airplane tickets to where I'm going, it's usually pretty cheap. Going from here to Colombia to Aruba is pretty cheap, and from Aruba, that's the easy way to go to Suriname. And from Suriname, I go to Guyana is cheap, and from Guyana I can go to Trinidad cheap, and from Trinidad I could go to St. Vincent. I want to go to St. Vincent because that's one of the countries I've never been to, so I could add that to a list. Thank you for calling my Las Palmas video legendary. Where did I see Medellin in 5 years? I started coming here about... I started coming to Medellin about 6 to 7 years ago, and it's always changing. When I first came here, everybody was using Blackberries. Now everybody's got iPhones and Samsung phones, and as far as everything else, it's totally changing here.
No, pero temprano.
A lot of the prices are about the same or cheaper though. When I was coming to Colombia, it was less than 2,000 Colombian pesos for $1. Now it's about 3. So Colombia has been kind of getting cheaper. Ask women to join the video. That is my plan. I don't know anybody here. I have some Colombian lady friends that speak English. I'll try to get her in there. And I have a lot of Colombian lady friends that don't speak English. I have a Cuban friend here, a Cuban American. I could get him in the video. I have a Canadian friend. He could get in the video. Where do I see myself in 5 years' time? Really, all I care about is making sure my family's okay. My father passed away when I was in the Navy, and it was really sad that I couldn't go to his funeral. I missed my dad's funeral. So that was really bad for me. I've never been to a funeral. I'm lucky. I was in the Navy 20 years. I never been to a funeral. I've been to a burial at sea. So I've seen burials at sea, but I never been to a funeral. I missed my dad's funeral. That's very sad. So my priority is make sure my family's okay. So what happened last year is I traveled about 7 months nonstop. And then I went home, did a family cruise with my parents. Then I traveled to like Dominican Republic and Puerto Rico, and I went back home. And I stayed home for quite a long time, maybe 5 months. So what I do when I go home is I end up always fixing stuff for my parents' house. You know, my parents asked me to do this, make this. I'm the kind of person I can fix a lot of stuff. I can make stuff, fix stuff, and so when I go home, they always have stuff for me to fix, make stuff like that. Yeah, if you can recommend some places Shane, if you can recommend places in Trinidad. I've only been to Trinidad for the carnival, and I'm sure that's interesting. Sometimes you see like poor people looking around. How you doing?
Questions.
Yeah, questions. Okay.
Gracias, hombre.
Where do you think Medellin will be in 5 years?
This is the best here of the country.
This is the best year of the country.
Yes.
It's just gonna get better.
I love the weather.
Yeah.
And the people here is very kind. It's so kind.
Are you from Medellin?
I'm from Medellin.
But where else have you been to compare? Like you're from Medellin, and you know people are friendly, but so you've been to Bogota, you know they're not too friendly.
Yes, I meet some cities of the country. For example, I know I visit Bogota, Santa Marta, Cali, Manizales, Armenia, Pereira, Neiva.
Oh yeah, is that a nice place? I'm thinking about it.
Yes, it's a nice place, but
boring.
For me, for my concept, it's better Medellin. For the traffic.
No. Well, I've seen some women from Neiva, and they're very good looking.
Yes.
And they look like more Indian, like a.
Here,
I don't know.
The place is so close, and the weather is great.
The weather is good.
It's great. It's stable.
Yeah.
Stable.
Yeah.
Weather, temperature.
Yeah. The weather. Yeah.
The weather. Yes.
He's saying the weather here in Medellin is very good. The weather in Medellin's famous for the weather.
Yes.
Eternal
and the
spring.
And the people is very kind.
Yeah.
And it's very kind. And the food.
The food
is good.
Yeah.
It's very good. I love the burgers.
What about the burger? What about the women?
The burger here is very good.
Yeah.
The burger.
Oh yeah, it is. Yeah.
It's very good.
Oh, you can't talk about women.
And the people ask you.
Yeah. I see.
So the other countries.
Yeah. A lot of countries.
And
I know Shane's from the UK.
And you ask to the people.
Yeah, they're asking me.
Okay.
I didn't bring my laptop charger, kind of on purpose, so I wouldn't go too long. I think I could probably do the video for another 20 minutes.
For how long is your video?
I think right now about 30 or 40 minutes. This is my first one. But I have people watching.
But it's long.
It is long. Yeah. Yeah.
Excuse me.
Okay. See you later. Sorry. Okay, do I plan on going to Cuba again? I would kind of like to go. I don't want to go by myself again. I would bring a lady friend with me or something. If you see some of my videos, I have like lady friends, and basically, if you have a lady friend in Colombia and you say, "Do you want to go to Aruba with me?" they will say yes. So I'm thinking about maybe bring a lady with me to Aruba. Europe. I will definitely go to Europe because there's a lot of countries there I have not been to. Like I said, my goal is to go to at least 100 countries. And there's a lot of countries there I have not been. So I need to go ahead and get to Europe and go to a lot of those countries there, especially before it gets cold. I need to go to Europe before it gets cold. Yeah, I watch Netflix. I do have a Netflix. I watch mostly YouTube videos though. Like the problem with Netflix, I'll watch and I'll just keep watching and don't do anything else. I watch a lot of YouTube. In Medellin, is it best to live in El Poblado, Laureles, or Envigado? I think that depends on your budget. Wow, there's good-looking women there. Whew. There's a really hot woman behind here. I'll use my phone next time. Let's see. Okay, so Medellin, best place to live. That depends on your budget and your lifestyle. El Poblado is more upper scale, kind of more expensive, more foreigners. Laureles, we're here in Laureles. It's easygoing. It's more easygoing life. If you want to stay a long time, I would probably stay in Laureles. Envigado, I've been there a few times. I'm actually changing my apartments to Envigado Friday, and I plan on making lots of videos in Envigado. I was told of some places to make YouTube videos in Sabaneta. So starting Friday or Saturday, I'll start making videos of Envigado, and I'll make videos of Sabaneta. After 100 countries, well, that's just kind of a midterm goal. I will go to as many countries as I can. There's some countries I just have no intention of going to. Like, hey, what's up, man? I am Marva. Me and you need to make a video when I go to Bogota. We'll put like your email or something so I can contact you. Me and you, yeah, Marva. Me and you will. Let's make some YouTube videos. No gracias. No thanks. No gracias. Yeah, so me and you, let's make some YouTube videos together. I am Marva. He's in Bogota right now. Did I enjoy Bello? Bello is weird. It's like a Wild Wild West, but a lot of women here. Lots of really good-looking women there. I would love to go party there on Saturday. Maybe this Saturday I'll go back up there and party. Will I go to Africa? I will. I really want to go to Morocco. I want to see the pyramids. I want to make sure everything's safe for me to go to Egypt, but I definitely will go to Africa, and I want to really plan that one more, like make sure I'm safe. Like I went to, I don't think I have any YouTube videos in Jamaica, but I went to Jamaica and you just stick out like a sore thumb and people would stare at you and stuff like that. Here, people don't stare at me too much. I went to the country Antigua. I really like the place. People are easygoing, but I'd say 99% of people are African descent, and when you walk around, you stick out. So yes, I will go to Africa. I just want to be more careful. Yes, I like Medellin a lot. I left Cucuta one day early because I wasn't too comfortable there. And I have some friends here in Medellin, and they came back to Medellin, so there's another good-looking woman. But yeah, I like Medellin a lot. The reason why I like Medellin a lot is I know where to go, I know where not to go, I know where it's safe, I know where it's not so safe. Things are cheap here. Public transportation's awesome here. My plans for today, I didn't eat yet, so I'll eat here with my friend. I just have to tell you guys, my laptop will probably die in 10 minutes, and I kind of did that on purpose, so I won't be making a YouTube video all day. My plans today is go eat, probably see some friends. I'll see some friends tonight. I might go, if it doesn't rain, I might go to Parque Jerez and party in Parque Jerez. How many people are foreigners? Not too many. If you go El Poblado and hang out Parque Jerez, you'll see a lot of foreigners. Here in this particular area is quite a few. Whew. Invite a woman. There's a good-looking woman over there, but you know, I should have used my phone for this, because then I could walk up to people. But yeah, there's nobody I can really invite right now. How did I meet my friends? Like this guy, it's kind of like friends of our friends, and we know he speaks English. So I told him before, I said if he didn't speak English, I wouldn't come back. He can't hear me. I said before, if he couldn't speak English, I wouldn't come back. Yeah. So he speaks English, and I could talk to the guy, and he's. I know if I have a question in Medellin, I come ask you, and he would answer. How else did I meet? A lot of my friends are friends of friends. Lots of friends of friends here. How else? Yeah, mostly friends are friends of friends, usually. Are women in Medellin that hot? You could see some in my YouTube videos. Look at my YouTube video called Gusto Bar. I think it's called Party Gusto Bar or Gusto Bar Medellin. Those are some of my Colombian lady friends. Unfortunately, they both recently had babies, so I might see her. I might see the blonde again. I've actually traveled with the blonde before, but she has a baby now, and how do I make friends with little Spanish? I do have friends here that speak English, and I can speak the basics of Spanish. I have no problem with the taxi. I have no problem with the restaurants. I have no problem with taxis. It just, if I need to, I'll just use Google. I use Google Translator, and I learned Spanish that way. I took a Colombian girl to. It was like a 20-second delay at least. I took a Colombian girl to Europe for 3 weeks. I found a really low-priced ticket, and I took her. I didn't give her money. She's not a working lady. She's not a hooker or something. If you find a good-looking woman here, or you say, "Would you like to go to Europe?" She's gonna say yes. That's just the way it is. When am I leaving for Aruba? That's after I get tired of Colombia. I might go to Cartagena. Thank you. Thank you. I'm going to Bogota for sure. I might go to Cartagena to see I have some Colombian friends in Cartagena. Do I like black girls? Yeah, I have no problems with black girls. I've been with quite a few. I have my Colombian lady friend in Cartagena. She's very dark. My skin's actually white, but because you see, because of the sun, I get dark. As far as Aruba, I think I'm going to leave Medellin 26 July. But maybe I should stay because there's a flower festival. Medellin has a famous flower festival, and I think that starts August 1st or July 29th. So I should maybe stay for that. And tomorrow is the Colombian... Tomorrow's Colombian Independence Day. Is there a lot of parties and stuff?
Yeah, it's people out.
Everywhere?
Holidays.
Oh, there's no working tomorrow.
No, today is like a Friday.
Oh, so today's good for partying.
Yeah, today is the party time.
Oh, okay. So tomorrow is the Colombian Independence Day, and tomorrow's a day off, and today would be a good day to party. Yeah. So cocaine, how much? I don't know. I've never tried it. I had a American friend that tried it. I think it's a fraction of what it would be in the United States. I have no idea. I would say it's a fraction, but yeah, Colombians don't like to talk about that. Colombians don't like to talk about that, but a fraction of the cost. All right, I think my laptop will die for sure in 5 minutes. So you guys could keep asking questions. Do I smoke weed sometimes? I've done it a couple times. Marijuana here is legal, right? It's okay to have a little bit.
What's up?
Here, marijuana, it's not very illegal, huh?
It's 28 grams.
20 grams?
Yeah. 28, I believe.
28, so that's 1 ounce.
20 for me, the grade, the temperature.
No. La marihuana es ¿cuánto cuesta el paquete?
5.000.
5.000 pesos. ¿Y eso cuánto en gramos?
Sorry, we're asking questions about marijuana. Personal dose, like 20 grams, 10 grams?
Yeah, less. They say like a 5,000 pesos.
For a gram?
25.
35? Oh, 25.
Yeah,
25 grams. How much does 25 grams cost?
5,000.
5,000 pesos a gram. All right. Marijuana, you can have 25 grams, no problems with the police. 5,000 pesos for 1 gram. That's like $1.66. Huh?
They take care of your money.
Oh.
But it's different when you buy
Yeah?
the weed.
Mm-hmm.
Different the price.
Oh, the quality. Oh, okay. So marijuana starts at
It's cheap here.
5,000.
The weed here is very cheap.
Is good? No good?
This is good. It's
Good? Oh,
It's cheap.
I might buy some.
When you go it,
Oh yeah. Oh okay. Buy.
Voice is clear.
Okay, so marijuana, you can have 25 grams. It's only 5,000 pesos for a gram. That's 3,000 pesos equals $1. So you can buy 10 grams of marijuana for $12.
one cigarette of the weed, you have to pay 2,000.
2,000 pesos for a joint.
For one cigarette of the weed.
Oh, okay.
Of weed.
So one marijuana joint is 2,000 pesos. I've never bought any here. I had friends do it.
You know any make by yourself.
In some place, the price is for 1,000.
For 1,000.
1,000.
Oh. Sometimes you could buy a marijuana joint for 1,000 pesos.
The 50 cents dollar.
Yeah, it's like 33 cents.
Yeah,
So
no, it's more. Like a 50 or 60 cents.
But it's cheap.
50 or 60 cents, yeah. So you could buy a joint for 40 cents, 50 cents. There's some places if you want the other drugs, it's as far as pharmacies go, you can go buy anything you want in a pharmacy except for super hardcore. If you want to buy whatever medications you want in the pharmacy, it's no problem. Just about anything. Just as long as it's not like a psychedelic or narcotic, you could buy it in a pharmacy. All right. I think I got about 2 or 3 minutes left.
The life here
Yeah.
for the farmers is very cheap.
Yeah.
It's very cheap because the food is cheap
It is cheap.
and the transport.
It is. So you're saying the cost of living here is cheap? Do I use Tinder? You know that started getting popular about 2 years ago, and it started in Cartagena. I happen to know this because I have friends that, lady friends that kind of work sometimes, and that Tinder started mostly in Cartagena, and I have not tried it. Well, I have. 2 years ago I've tried it. I think I'll go ahead and try it again. I've tried like, I think, Badu or whatever it is. I never had any luck on that. Oh, yeah, my laptop will die soon, so I'm gonna go 1 more minute and that's it. So 1 more minute, guys. I've used Badu. I've met a lot of ladies on Facebook. You search around and make friends on Facebook, and then you ask them if you meet. I've met a lot of girls on that way. I'll go ahead and start trying the Tinder when I travel.
The people.
Yeah, I could go live tomorrow. I'll use my cell phone tomorrow.
The people of the other countries, foreigners, have to forget our past
Yes.
of the drugs.
Yeah.
Because now it's a different series.
It is. Yeah. So you'll be here tomorrow. We can talk about
Very
that.
different. The people here is very kind, and the drugs now is not a problem.
Yeah.
Here.
Yeah. Okay. So as a Colombian, he wants to say the Colombians they don't like you guys talking about drugs. They don't.
have to forget
Yeah.
our past.
Yeah. So he wants to say forget about the past of Colombian and drugs. They don't like that. Honestly, it's true. If I start talking to Colombians about cocaine, they get mad. They don't like it. Don't come here talking to Colombians about Pablo Escobar and drugs. They don't like it. They really don't like that. The Colombians have a future, and that was the past, and they don't like that. Try to bring a girl. I could try. Yeah.
Hey, the innovation city in the world.
What's that?
Innovation.
The best city? Best direction?
Innovation.
Yeah.
Innovation city of the world.
It is. Yeah.
The best city of innovation.
So he's saying this is the city's having like the best innovation. I know for Colombia for sure. This is the tech center, the real, though.
The world. Yes. The notebook show that Medellin is the best.